Okay, so I'm just gonna go over a quick little tutorial here. I'm in a Panera, so if there's some background noise, just bear with me. We're gonna go through some keyword stuff. Um, Basically, go to Google, type in keyword tool. You'll see the keyword tool will pop up right here. Okay, and this is gonna run slow because I'm on a public Wi-Fi and I'm running this screen cap video software, which by the way is called Screencast-O-Matic, and I think for like $4.99 you get the use of this, and it works really cool because it's also an online based video screen capture software, which is nice because you don't have to have it downloaded necessarily on your computer like you do with some other screen cap software. It's a little clunky and sometimes it makes things run slow, which is why this is taking forever to load. But it's kind of neat because it allows you to make quick videos, especially when you're dealing with outsourcers and you're sending stuff to places like Fiverr.com or Freelancer.com, or you're dealing with Elance or any one of these other outsourcing websites. Sometimes it's easier to explain what you want done on a screen via video than it is to sit down and try to explain what you need done, via an email or a phone call. Heck, with the phone call, sometimes it's worse because these guys, they don't speak English well sometimes, and you have to go back and explain over and over again. Whereas then you watch the video, and they can watch it as many times as they want to understand what they need. Alright, so for right now, I'm just going to use a keyword example. The city that I'm thinking about starting a program in is Howard Beach, and I'm going to say kickboxing, just to kind of get a feel for what the keyword numbers look like. Now you have to put in, you have to make sure that you're not some sort of a crazy robot. AMSVIS, and let's see what Google gives us. Alright, so for Howard Beach Kickboxing, there are less than 100 searches. So when the numbers get that low, they kind of don't show up for the Google search engine. So you kind of have to use the next best thing. And this is one of the issues I have with the keyword stuff when it comes to local businesses. Look, if you're looking at NY Kickboxing, yeah, there's 9,900 searches. But even that's so broad. That's almost like saying, New York State kickboxing. That's broad. It doesn't really mean anything. So what you have to do is look for stuff that's a little bit more specific. So in this particular case, there's really nothing that's close to it. Kickboxing in Queens is probably the best bet because that's actually nearby. This over here, Core Boxing Howard Beach, is actually, Core Boxing is the name of a boxing studio in Howard Beach, so that actually wouldn't make any sense because if somebody is looking specifically for that. Anything else here? Kickboxing classes in Queens, that has 320. Kickboxing Queens, New York is 260. Ozone, New York. I don't know. This is in Ozone Park, New York. I don't know why just Ozone, New York would have any searches. Kickboxing classes in Queens, New York. Kickboxing in Queens, New York. We're getting 590 kickboxing Queens. Kickboxing classes in. So far we have kickboxing Queens. Kickboxing Queens is 590. And kickboxing, boxing classes in Queens is 720. It's a little outside of what I'm looking for. So really, the one with 520 is probably the best bet. This one right here, kickboxing in Queens, and kickboxing Queens. Kickboxing in Queens actually makes more strategic sense, and it'll be easier to put together an article for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at what it looks like on the other end of the spectrum. So I'm going to check out the Google search button, and that's going to tell me that. Now the problem is that this is giving me biased results because it's looking at stuff that I might have already looked at before. So what I'm going to do is take grab that, and I'm going to open up an Internet Explorer browser, because this I cleaned out the cookies just before, so it doesn't have any bias as to what I might be looking for at any given time. So, Kickboxing in Queens, the first thing that comes up is I Love Kickboxing. That's actually a franchise program that does SEO work for companies, for people, and they sell like fitness kickboxing classes. And their whole model is that they develop a website that's attached to this I Love Kickboxing for you, and they give you material. Beyond that, Forest Hills Martial Arts, that's in Forest Hills, and so on and so forth. As we go down here, again, this is another I Love Kickboxing, I Love Kickboxing. All that stuff actually attaches to that particular website. Now, they use this as a portal to get into, to bring people into their network, and they have a network of a few hundred different classes. The one thing I do have to say about these guys, their websites are really sharp looking. They're great long copy, really well put together. As you can see, they have a lot of affiliates all over the country. But that's just an example. So for right now, just getting back to what we were talking about. So if I wanted kickboxing in Queens, I need to dominate this particular keyword. Now the issue I'm going to run into is how to do that. How is a little bit more difficult, and that's probably something for another video exactly. So that's one of the things that you can look into as far as developing an idea for what the numbers are for each keyword. The problem is, if I want to get to the point where I'm #1 for Howard Beach kickboxing, or kickboxing in Howard Beach, or any combination thereof, I'm going to get some traffic. I'm just not going to get a whole lot of traffic. And as you can see, because there's 41,400 results, it shouldn't be too hard to get first place position for that. Even though there's somebody here that's optimizing specifically for that keyword, you can actually beat them out. And this person actually is working really hard to get first place placement for this keyword. For whatever they're doing is working, because they're here. But if you notice, there's nobody else really fighting for that spot. So in theory, I could come in and probably beat out this guy with a little bit of elbow grease. Again, it would take elbow grease. So that's this particular video for right now. Next time we'll go into a video about uploading an actual video and getting that video ranked for a specific keyword. And I will talk to you later. Bye.